ご覧のスポンサーの協力でお送りします。
Kenapa itu tadi tiba-tiba jadi gede banget? Let's start game, bitch.
The Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold.
Oh shit, lupa. Oke, kita mulai dari kita kemarin udah selesai episode keempat udah, terus episode ketiga juga udah kemarin di stream kemarin, dan sekarang kita langsung ke episode Adachi boy, let's go. Disturbing the peace. Go. Crunch. My molars slowly cross the hard lump of fiber. I knit my eyebrows at my first taste of lotus root in a long, long while. I scrub in some barley-filled rice as if to wash down the lotus root. Today's dinner consists of ikuzeni full of vegetables. I also get some miso soup that's one step away from water, cucumber soup kemono, and even an orange slice or two for dessert. Oof, I want some sea urchin or eel. Yakiniku sounds good too. Or maybe some beef tongue, served rare, covered in green onion and marinated with a little lemon juice. While I fantasize about this, I grab another lotus root out of bento pack with my chopsticks. I peer through the holes in the lotus root and my eyes meet those of the guard staring at me through the observation window.
早く食べなさい。
はいはい。すみませんねと。
はいはい。Okay, so I've been in jail about 5 months. Oh, jadi udah 5 bulan semenjak dia masuk penjara. I'm being held at the prefectural police HQ neighboring Inaba City as a suspect in the serial murders that took place in Yasoinaba. 2 murders, abandoning a corpse, oh my god, plus a few other charges. Yeah, normally I'd be immediately prosecuted and transferred into prison, but the police are having trouble with the supernatural cause of death being thrown into a television. Oh, jadi normalnya dia langsung ini ya, langsung ini ke prison, tapi sekarang dia masih di jail. Karena ya emang cara bunuhnya, metode dia ngebunuhnya tuh ya lempar ke dalam TV, siapa yang bakal percaya juga gitu ya kan. Kayak, I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't want to be assigned to a pain in the ass case like this. Well, maybe it's not for me to say, being an ex-cop and all. Aftermill drowsiness hits me soon after, so I laid down on the tatami mat. There is nothing to do in this empty cell, and just as I'm about to pass from consciousness into that beckoning slumber.
82番調べ
Interrogation? The voice of the guard outside pulls me back to reality. Number 82. That's me. Interrogation this late in the day? Ah, give me a break. I sigh in a way that the guard wouldn't see and slowly get up. Dia diinterogasi malam-malam gitu. The detective in charge leads me away, leaving my cell behind. Wait. Kelihatan anjir. So, it's been a while since I was last called to the interrogation room. The stuffiness really seems to stress the spitefulness of this room. That alone is enough to get me down. When I first got here, I gave them the whole truth. Since it was all over, I didn't plan to hide anything, and it'd be pain if things got complicated. But obviously, proving that you can kill people with magic isn't the kind of thing that can be demonstrated to an audience that isn't willing to listen. After going through some serious psych evaluation and all that crap, the interrogators weren't able to make any progress, so my jail life continues.
新しいブーツだ確認しろ
Siapa ini anjing? Today they wanted to go over some evidence. I plop my ass down on the uncomfortable stool, and a young detective lines up several objects on the table.
以上3点ですね
This is a replica gun that's been modified to fire real bullets. Yeah, that was in my closet. I bought this when I first joined the police force, and it was frustrated when I didn't get a gun right off the bat. And this? A digital audio player? I wanted a New Year's bingo game, then tossed it somewhere and forgot about it. Where the hell did I find it? And that is a large flat screen TV. It's big enough to easily shove someone through, but I've never seen this TV before, but in other words, it's irrelevant to this investigation. It's pretty damn evident that there's no new evidence to find. I got nothing more to hide, and I've told them so. And yet they still manage to dig up more junk. They don't even realize that they're wasting their time.
どれも事件と関係ないです
Gak ada yang berhubungan sama
ってい
kasusnya.
うか何回も言ってますけどもう全部喋っちゃってるんだもう
うるせえ黙ってしっかり確認しろ
Detective pounds the table with his fist, probably in an attempt to intimidate me. What a loser. What losers. My game has long been over. What good would it do me to lie now? The reason you can assemble a case against me is because you're idiot. And I have to sit and waste my energy dealing with your morons? Why don't you use your head a little? I make a show pretending to look at the so-called evidence again. And the detective lights a cigarette.
Adachi に堂島カスしかいねえのか稲葉署は
堂島さん
稲葉署の堂島良太郎だよよーく知ってんだろお前のせいで署内での立場がヤバくなってるって噂だ部下が殺しで逮捕されちゃうな普通は恥ずかしくて職場に出てこれんわ
The detective with cigarette blows some smoke in my face. I get this kind of treatment every day. At least it's one of the less severe acts of hostility I have to endure. Since I'm an ex-cop, the police are merciless when they interrogate me. On top of being in restraints from morning till night, if I start to doze off, I get some water to the face. The verbal abuse is constant. If I say something, I get yelled at. If I stay quiet, I get yelled at. It really impresses me how much energy they have. They're probably pissed at how long this case is taking them, but they can't blame me for their incompetence. Saying that I don't so much as move for an an eyebrow, the detective lights a second cigarette and laughs
俺
mockingly.
もね同情しちゃって事情聴取の時親切心で言ってやったのよ。あんたのクズな部下こっちでちゃんと処分してやるから安心していいぞってな。したらあの野郎いきなり胸ぐら掴んできやがって危うくこっちの始末書もんだぜ。
あそりゃ災難だ。
笑い事じゃねえ。お前あいつがなんて言ったと思うよ。お前に頼まなくても自分の始末くらい自分でつけられるやつだだとよ。殺人犯相手に何言ってやがんだか。
Hearing that, I smile knowingly. Fujiwara-san's being a pain in the ass like he always is. I'm no longer his subordinate, just a complete stranger. He should cut off any ties to me, but instead he has to go and say that. Besides, isn't it backwards for a detective to be believing in a criminal? His gov is right. Seriously, he makes me laugh.
たく田舎者にはうんざりだぜ。まあんなど田舎でずっとデカやってりゃモラルも低くなるってもんか。あの感じじゃ堂島も何人かやってんじゃねえの。部下が部下なら上司も上司ってな。
Wah, dia masih si detektif bangsa sih ngata-ngatain Fujiwara yang gitu.
面白い冗談ですね。
え
いやだって手が早いのは刑事さんでしょ。現役の頃僕も噂で聞いたことありますよ。取り調べで被疑者の顔を殴ったのがバレてもみ消したんでしたっけ。
Ah?
武勇伝ですよね。
The dizzy face gets redder and redder even though I sound frivolous. My heart is
それから
cold.
は徹底して殴るのは腹なんでしょ。さすが警察署を目指してた人は違うな。
Iya, gila, 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 Adachi. Nice
て
bird.
めえ星が生言ってんじゃねえぞ。
And I slam him to the ground. The detective grabs me by the hair and roughly pulls my head up. Seeing detective face confronted with anger and humiliation is just hilarious.
いて思いしたくなかったらまともに吐けこの野郎が。
まずいですよ。これ以上やっちゃさすがに。
The young detective, who was quietly taking notes, suddenly steps forward, looking panicked. There's no force behind his action, though. He's got no control in this
うるせ
situation.
え。こういうクズは叩かなきゃ誇りなんか出ねえんだ。てめえもよーく見とけ。
He punches me in the gut. He voided my solar plexus. He must be used to hitting people. I choke back my stomach, acid, and scoff.
ひどいな。これって刑訴法違反ですよね。
Nice, Adachi.
刑事訴訟法319条強制拷問脅迫による自白は証拠とすることができない。あんたが手出しちゃったら僕の自白は無効だ。こんな基本的なこと警察学校で習わなかったんですか。
Oh my god. That is... Burn.
あ、そっか。刑訴法も覚えらんないからこんな田舎にいるのか。あ
てめえ。
He's probably going to hit me again. No, stop by a face. What?
足立徹か。君と話したい。
The atmosphere in this room suddenly becomes tense. I feel a chill run down my spine. It's not the same detective I was just talking to. He is someone else. I don't have any proof, but that's what my gut is telling me.
悪いが、ご足労願おう。このままテレビに入ってくれ。言っておくが、これは命令だ。
何してんですか。拳銃なんて出したら大問題ですよ。少し落ち着いて。
ああ、そういえばもう一人いたか。お前は外に出ていろ。
はあ？何言ってんですかあんた。
出ろと言っ ことを荒立てたくない。死にたくはないだろう。
Where's the lens? The security camera in the room shatters to pieces and accompanied by the airspeed sound gunfire. Shit. Beyond the detective covers and bolts from the interrogation room. Well, he made the right move. There's no point in making a show of justice if it's just gonna get you killed. True.
ああ、やっちゃった。で、君誰なのさ。
会えばわかる。テレビに入れ。お前はできるはずだ。
Disobeying him would not be a wise plan right now. I will tell the TV that had been brought in as evidence. Before I can even start to struggle, I'm thrown into the television with unbelievable strength. Oh, jadi gitu cara si Adachi dilemparin ke dalam TV. I feel a strange floating sensation as if gravity has lost its hold on me entirely.
懐かしいなこれ。
Natsukashi. Yeah, I know this feeling, and I know what's waiting for me at the bottom. What now? I sigh slightly as I fall head first. What? I was thrown into school classroom enveloped in an uncanny atmosphere. There are chairs and desks lined up, textbooks on the shelf, a blackboard, all that good stuff. But the walls are plastered with posters and barricades taped labeled P1 Grand Prix. Bang main Persona 5 udah. Seriously, who made these things? I look at the blackboard, puzzled and read the words Yasogami High School monthly events written on it.
テレビを抜けたらそこは教室でした。ね。
Yasuhai is where those wannabe detectives went. Of course, this isn't real school, but I get the feeling that they'll be showing up any moment now. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. The thing I need to worry about is that whoever called me here is somewhere in this school too.
まったく急な呼び出しとか迷惑なんだよな。もう警察官じゃないんだしさ。正直面倒だから帰りたいけど。
Anjir, gue waktu pertama kali pertama kali Persona 4, gue benci banget sama Adachi. Sekarang gue jadi suka anjing sama Adachi, lucu anjing. Dia kayak gitu, kayak gimana gitu. Anjing. That said, even if I did, I'll be back to square one. That would be very annoying. Fine, I'll play along then. I was getting tired of dealing with those idiot cops anyway.
行ってみますか。こんなの二度と
Bang, Persona paling lu suka di game Persona 3. No debat. Persona 3 udah. Paling gue suka. Paling top nomor 1 Persona 3.
世の中どうかなっちゃってるんじゃないの？何が起こるか分かったもんじゃないよ。
I guess I'll start investigating from the top. I scratch my head and start making for the door out of the classroom. I'm sure I'll find some evidence if I just start walking around. Apa bang? Persona 3. Wait a sec, that's something Dojima-san used to say all the time.
やだな。知らないうちにこっちにまで移っちゃってる。ほんと堂島さん様々だよ、まったく。
Dia apa namanya? Kebiasaan karena sama Dojima-san terus anjir. Dia keliling-keliling mencari evidence. Give me a break, Dojima-san. I roll my eyes as I leave the dark classroom. Nama personanya apa bang? Monster yang bisa dipakai itu. Oh maksudnya nama persona favorit personanya gitu, bukan gamenya. Kalau persona favorit gua Izanagi no Okami Pikaro. Sama Messiah. Dua itulah. Jadi Izanagi no Ikami Pikaro, Messiah, Satanael. 3 tuh. Wait, ini udah clear kan? Gua kirim dulu. This school is terrifying quite world. After leaving the classroom, I took a stroll around the school. The empty school building is blurred in a dim light, making it all creepier. And for some reason, it's become a complicated maze as if the entire school had become a giant trap.
おいおい、性格歪みすぎじゃないの？ま、僕が言えたことじゃないけどさ。
I glanced around and noticed the walls and ceilings were bored through as if something crashed into them. I saw plenty of similar signs of damage on the way here. I neither know nor care what happened, but the violent scratches here tell a story of what happened. At any rate, this is definitely not a peaceful place, of course.
はあ、眠くなってきちゃったな。
Anjing bisa aja ngantuk dalam TV. I'm out of shape and my back is hurting. Let's get this over with and go back. I rub my tired eyes and climb up the nearest set of stairs.
新しい扉発見伝。
Bang, lawan tersusah menurut lu di game Persona, Nyx. Final boss di Persona 3. No doubt. There's just a single door at the end of this path. Normally this would be the way to the roof, but there's no telling where it goes in this crazy world. In any case, I guess I'd better take a look. It doesn't appear to be locked. I slowly open the door and a warm, moist wind blows in.
なんだこりゃ。
The scene before me is bizarre. A bunch of crosses are stuck into the ground with an eerily giant moon in the background. Close by, I can see the moonlight bridge bent like a spoon. I definitely recognize it because I saw it more times than I would have liked to while I was in the city. Still,
ご体操な趣味だけど。
kekuatannya OP. Bukan Nyx, bukan Nyx pakai NICKS, NYX, Nyx. Kekuatannya OP parah, paling OP anjing dari bos-bos lain, mau lu bos Persona 4, bos Persona 5, paling OP bos Persona 3 anjir. Karena dia doang istilahnya dead, literally dewa kematian, dead. Dan dia punya 13 arkana anjir. Sumpah, paling ngeselin anjir. Itu lu bisa berapa jam sendiri cuma buat lawan bos itu doang, sumpah. Dan itu kalau misalkan lu gagal ngulangnya jauh anjing. Sumpah anjing. Lu bos paling epic tapi paling susah. Maka Persona 3 the best anjing. Talk about some disturbing taste in decor. This place feels like a set from a B movie. It feels like zombies are going to attack me out of nowhere. Well, if I'm in the TV world, that there are shadows here, I guess they don't look all that different. I take a look around the area while I'm thinking that. I sense a presence right behind me and I instantly realize that someone snuck up on me. You gotta be kidding. I may be crooked, but I was still a cop. I was paying attention to my surroundings and somebody still got a drop on me. I carefully turn around and see a young man standing there.
ようこそ彼の世界。君が足立徹か。
The young man spreads his arms in a welcoming gesture. He has impressively red hair and a sharp yet cold stare. He carries two odd-looking katanas and bears an X-shaped scar across his face. But above all, this extraordinary pressure is giving off. It's the same feeling as what I felt in the interrogation room. He's the one who called me here, no doubt about it. Feels run down my spine in the face of this murderous intent. I keep a straight face and speak like I always do to hide my fear.
僕を呼んでくれちゃった人？まったくいい迷惑だよ。
例として名乗っておこう。俺は水無月翔だ。
He knows it. The young man grins after he says that. I notice that he has a Yasuhai uniform tied around his waist. Does that make him a student there? He seems rather composed to be one. Like those detective wannabe brats acted more their age.
で、水無月君は僕に何の用なの？特に用がなきゃ帰りたいんだけどな。
Kalau gak ada urusan, gue pengen balik ke penjara.
そうだな。 説明するかどうかはこれから決めることだ。
In the blink of an eye, his katana is pointed at my throat. Hey man, what gives? Is the one who wanted me here? Isn't this a bit of mean greeting? While I'm feeling frustrated with this, Minazuki tosses the gun towards me. This grip, it's the same revolver as the one I kept when I was a detective.
拾え、君の銃。射撃は得意だろう。
Minazuki raises the katana as the punk wants to test my strength. Fine, I cluck my tongue and pick up the revolver off the ground. It pisses me off that I have to listen to this brat, but I have a feeling things will be a bigger pain if I refuse to fight. I take the comfort of a familiar grip in my hand and turn to
い
Minazuki.
いのそんなものもな僕殺人事件の被疑者なんだよ。
構わないぞ。殺すつもりで来い。
大した自信だね。じゃあ、遠慮なく。
Round final. Fight!
ムカつくんだよ。当たらないね。あっはいほらよ目覚めだほらあんたとはいあほらほらよムカつくはいあれはいほらクラブ目覚めだここからだはいおしまいよっほらさよこれでよっよっほらよこれ無駄だほら
I feel uplifted for the first time in a while. Minazuki's power was something. It definitely wasn't a standard clean style of fighting. Sure, I beat him, but he probably wasn't taking me seriously. In fact, Minazuki's pretty nonchalant while he looks at me, but it seems satisfied.
いい腕だ。君の敗北が解せない。
よく言うよ。君だってまだ余裕じゃない。
ああ、君を試しただけだ。全く役に立たないのではな。俺は彼の世界を作る。君の力が必要だ。
彼の世界。へえ、ちょっと興味はあるかもね。詳しく聞かせてよ。
Come to think of it, he said this before too. So he's got another ally? Just in case I sneak my revolver behind my back and reload the
これはあの子の望みだ。俺はこの世界を滅ぼす。世界はまやかしに満ちている。友だ絆だと騒ぎ、その裏にあるものを平然と踏みにじる。この世界はな。そんな世界に価値はない。ならば何もかも全て消してしまえばいい。
へえ、それは興味あるね。ま、実際君の言う通りじゃない。世の中くだらない慣れ合いばっかだし。正直僕も鬱陶しいとは思うな。実際全部壊してやろうとしたわけだし。
That's only half true. Bonds, friendship, helping one another. There are a lot of people who want all this nice sounding talk, but it's those same people who won't hesitate to stab people in the back the moment they feel attacked and get hurt. In the end, it's just that humans have to rely on each other in order to live. But far too many dumbasses misunderstand that and try to make it way more meaningful than it really is. That's why I really understand where this guy's coming from. It'd be nice if we could erase this shitty world like a magic trick. At least, that's what I used to think.
君は人を超えた力を得たはずだ。その時のことを覚えているか。
人を超えた力？ あれのことかな。あれをどうしようってのさ。
俺はその力を呼ぶ。ただし飼いならす必要があるということだ。
Minazuki's eyes waver like red flames. Nice, it looks like he's been given power just like me.
そのために君の力が必要だ。協力しろ。君に選択肢はない。
Minazuki points his katana at me again. With my power, I didn't have much control. I was taken over with some mysterious force and had no memory of it. He's poked around my personal profile, but is missing the most important part. I guess he's just some brat after all. He can't even do his research.
おいおい、僕に選ばせる気ないじゃない。だいたい飼いならすったってそれは君次第でしょ。僕に何の関係があるのさ。ま、協力しろって言うならできる範囲で協力はしてあげるかもね。
できる範囲でだ。まあいい。君には他の役割もある。
まだなんかあるの？
ペルソナ使いたちだ。彼らを集めて戦わせる。それに君も参加する。
はあ、なんかめんどくさそうだな。
めんどくさい。
だいたい何のために戦わせるのさ。
To be honest, I really don't want to get involved in this, but the right choice is to act like I'm interested and get as much information out of this kid as possible. Depending on how things go, this guy might become a hindrance to me. I'll decide how to make my move once I've heard what he has to say. After I make an interested face, he surprisingly tells me the full outline of his plan. He's going to gather shadows until he has a giant collection of them, like a pile of sculpting clay. Using that as a vessel, he plans to summon what he called power beyond the bounds of man to inhibit it. But in order to pacify such a powerful being, he apparently needs persona fragments that are created when personas use their powers on one another. So he thought up the idea of creating a one-on-one tournament between persona users, calling it a P1 Climax. Plus, it's made some exact duplicates of people out of shadows in order to force them into fighting one another. I have to admit, he made an effort. In addition, he's already taken some persona users belonging to an organization called the Shadow Operatives hostage. He is definitely planning for this, though I don't really get the point of crucifying his captives in those tacky crosses. Anyway, blah 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 blah. I've been called in to help him collect the fragments and get a hold of that power within the giant shadow. It all sounds pretty stupid, really, but Minazuki is deadly serious. He really intends to go through with this. How did he manage to come up with a plan that's such a convoluted pain in the ass? Maybe it's just because I haven't been around for a while, but I'm actually impressed at how ridiculous this scheme of his is.
戦いにはこの町のペルソナ使いたちも加えている。
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
かつて君の野望を砕いた敵対者だ。君が復讐するもよし、何もしなかったとしても文句は言う。ステージはこちらで用意する。君は好きなだけ奴らを壊せばいい。拮抗した力の衝突こそがペルソナのかけらを生む。その方はこちらにとっては都合がいいということだ。
で、もし僕が断ったら？
霧の日に起きた殺人事件をもう一度世界を騒がせるだけだ。
なるほどね。それは困っちゃうな。
Never had a choice from the start, huh? Well, I didn't expect to just go home without having to do some kind of work. And after hearing this plan, I can't just sit here. I was thinking about what to do when I suddenly felt the ground shake a bit beneath us.
時間だ。来るぞ。
Minazuki looks up into the sky and stares off into the distance. Suddenly, the shaking grows so intense that I can barely stand and the roof soars up into the sky. I fall to my knees and brace my hands to the ground, lost for words as I stare upwards. dark hour. The sky has turned red like the ink staining a piece of paper or an infection spreading across healthy flesh.
おいおい、ちょっと派手すぎるんじゃないの？
The shaking is finally stopped, so I run to the edge of the roof. I look down at the world from there and gulp involuntarily. The town's covered in eerie red mist. The sky, the moon, even the air itself is covered in red. It's the same color as Minazuki's eyes, as if to show me that everything is at his mercy.
ねえ、君さ、これって。
なんだこれ、すげえ、かなりぶっ飛んでるぜこれや。最高だぜ、僕の世界。
あ？
よう、お前足立だろ、今の見てたかよな。世界とかマジ真っ赤、信じられ真っ赤なんつって。
The young man who had been cool and calm just a moment ago is now jumping around like a little kid. An innocent brat playing with a new toy.
ちょっと君キャラ変わってない？
何驚いてんだよおめえ。まああいつと話してたんだけど、チッ、なんか知らねえんだよその。
Him? Just in case I take a little run, but we're the only ones here. Redheaded boy laughs merrily as I cock my head in
まあいい
confusion.
や、僕は水無月翔。ようこそ僕の世界へってな。聞いてるぜ、おめえも世界が嫌いなんだろ。よかったらもうすぐ全部ぶっ壊れるぜ。
あは。君は水無月くんとは違うわけ？
うわ、めんどくせえ。水無月はあいつで、僕は水無月だっつう話だよ。説明すんの面倒だからもうやねんどなんつって。
He just doesn't care to keep talking, but the show ends up into the conversation. Does he have split personalities? I've never met somebody who does before, but it's really common to hear about it when you talk with cops about such cases. Still, something doesn't seem right. There was something different, some threatening madness from him. Well, that doesn't matter right now. I just love my shoulders, fed up with the fact that now I have even more trouble to deal with.
それよりてめえ、ほんと役に立つのがよ。協力するとか言っちゃって全然弱えとかマジ勘弁だから。そんなんだったらマジ殺すぞ。
まだはっきり答えたつもりないんだけどな。ほら、いきなりだったし。
はあ、バカかったね。協力するは殺さない、断るは殺す、わかる？断んねえだろ普通。
そんな極端な二択出されてもね。
グダグダうるせえよ。僕は壊しちゃってもいいけど、あいつがお前はやんなってさ。
君はやる気十分ってわけ。血生臭いの好きそうだな。
え？何が悪いんだよ。スプラッシュってか。
Your answers without any hesitation. The type that has no self-awareness is the very worst. But the kids should be more careful. No matter how strong you are, even if you think you've got control over a great power, if you let it go down, you're gonna get your feet swept right out from under you.
はいはい、参加すりゃいいんだろ。ま、ちょうど退屈してたし暇つぶしにはなるかな。ただしこっちは好きにやらせてもらうよ。僕にもルールってのがあるね。
That's right, I have my own set of rules. I don't give two shits about this perfect world or this power. All this crap about getting revenge on the kids from Inaba or the fighting between Persona users doesn't matter to me either. They can do whatever they want. But things are different if they're going to start interfering with me. I don't want anyone getting in the way of my rules, no matter what.
まあ好きにしろよ。ルールだかルールルルーだか知んねえけど、変な真似したら即解体すっから。特捜隊と一緒に仲良く釣る人くそなんつって。
He laughs at his own lame joke that his eyes suddenly glow red. He turns his piercing gaze on me.
ただよ、ちゃんと見てるから。サボってんじゃねえぞ。ま、僕行くとこあるんで、あとはご自由に。ほなバイなら。
Joe raises an arm as he gallantly leaves the room. I considered attacking him from behind for a moment, but that's probably not a wise move. Considering I don't know what his power is. Only idiots rush the things.
さてと、どう
I spin my revolver on my finger out of habit, then look up into the red sky, a crimson shroud filling my line of sight. That brings back memories of being inside the TV last year. The first time I found myself inside the television, the days of being run rag, running around with Kujima-san, fighting the kids inside the TV world. I thought I'd forgotten all that, but I guess not. They're not very pretty memories, but it would be a lie to say that those experiences make me the man I am today. I'm hit by a fierce wave of nostalgia and close my eyes. The lumber still in my hand seems extremely heavy. To be continued. Wait, what? Why the saving? Nice one. Saving. Bentar, poinin dulu. Kan. DC. Mantap. Bentar ya. Mantap.
Every dream falling apart. Tell me why you did it after the promise. Still I can. Oh baby, I need your love. Looking so deep, big body, sweet light. Habit, it keeps on pounding. Heartbreak, you tell me goodbye. Habit, it keeps on pounding. Heartbreak.
Alright, we're back. Immature brat, let's go. Back inside the school building, I enter an arbitrary classroom and sit in a chair, yawning for the time today. Well, Minazuki, Sho told me to go fight the Persona users. So first, I need to go down, but back in the school, the hallway are even more complicated, and the more I walk, the more dead ends I find. Here I was thinking of taking this opportunity to go into town and get some good sushi or a barbecue box lunch. Those thoughts of sea urchin and cow tongue come and go floating away.
外があんなじゃねえ。それ以前に外にすら出られやしない。
I look out the window out of the corner of my eye, and it's obvious that the red fog has grown thicker than it was when I was up on the roof.
たくゲストで呼ぶなら GPS くらい用意しといてほしいよ。
I rest my chin in my hands and complain to the open air. If only I could ditch all this until the goddamn troublesome tournament is over, but I can't do that this time around. I need to destroy Show's plans for my own sake after all. Like, I can't even call what I'm about to do a plan, but I've already decided what has to be done. I have to make contact with the Persona users who will be invited here, and I need to lead them on so that they'll move in the right direction. But I can't break the illusion that I'm working with Show. It's probably not an exaggeration to say that this red world is under his control. I have to be clever to move about without arousing his suspicion while still undermining his work.
じゃ、そろそろ行こうかな。たく。わざわざあいつら探さなきゃいけないとか。何させられてんだよ、僕。
I slowly get up from the chair as I'm grumbling. Why do school chairs always make your ass hurt if you sit them for too long? Maybe that's still better than having your seat kicked out from under you all the time, like in jail. I have the classroom to find a runway like hallway stretching out before me. I sigh at the dull scenery. I've come down pretty far looking for them, but I guess I still have a ways to go.
じゃ、マジかよ。でも、あんな目立つやついたら、俺ら知らないとかありえんのか？
ん？
I hear a familiar voice through the fog and stop. Could it be? I sneak ahead, keeping my ears open.
それにラビリスの一件から見て、犯人はキリジョーさんの関係者だと思っていた。その推察が間違っているとは思えないが。
あ、転校してきたとか、それかお兄ちゃんの制服とか。
There's no doubt about it. That's the Junes kid and the girl in the green track jacket. I didn't think I'd run into these guys so soon. I feel the corner of my mouth turn up with this unexpected bit of luck. Now that I know it's them, there's no need for me to hide. I approach them, make sure that my footsteps are loud on the hallway floor.
何？
警戒しろ。離れるな。
Oh, ini waktu mereka pertama kali ketemu sama Adachi kah? Ya.
あんたは。
やあ、君たち久しぶり。
嘘だろ。
足立さん。
When they see me, all three of them look shocked and as if I caught them on a hidden camera show. Heck, Yukun has his mouth wide open. Surprise! I want to laugh my ass off right now, but I shouldn't be doing anything that could mess things up. I have to keep my contact with them to a minimum.
嘘。足立さんがなんで？
もしかして偽物か？
え？偽物？ああ、そうか。なんかそんな話になってたね。
なぜあなたがこんなところに？
え？ああ、まあ僕としてはもうおとなしくしてるつもりだったんだけどさ。どうしてもって頼まれちゃって。ほら、僕って頼まれたら断れないたちじゃない？
頼まれた？ひょっとしてさっきの水無月にかよ。
Just getting skulls. Ah, so these guys already met Show. That's the trouble of having to explain things.
あれ？ひょっとしてもう知り合い？参ったな。
そんなのどうでもいい。あんた、まさか今回も犯人に協力して。
ああ、そのあたりはどうなんだろうね。
とぼけないでよ。返答次第であんたの顔に靴跡つけてやる。
See? Keep taking the bait. Just as expected. They're so straightforward that it's almost stupid. Still, it's more convenient for me to think I'm working from the other side.
ま、 そんなのどうでもいいじゃない。それより君たち今大変なんじゃないの？世界が滅びるとか言っちゃってさ。
てめえやっぱり。
ほんと君たちも好きだよね。自分たちで首突っ込んで痛い目あってさ。そんなことしても人生何の得もしないっての。
As mixed up with all sorts of complex emotions.
足立さん、あなたは現実のルールに従うと言ったはずだ。そのあなたがなぜここにいるんですか？
ルールね。
That's right, I decided to follow the rules, so I might have to play along with this kid's idea. To them, I'm just an escape convict. It'd be easier if I could just tell them what I've got in my mind, but unfortunately being an adult is hard. Besides, I don't care what they think of me as long as I can fulfill my objective. Since I'm not saying anything, Yukon steps towards me as if he can hold himself back anymore.
分かってるのか？水無月のせいで現実の街が大変なことになってる。これは俺たちだけのテレビの中の戦いとは違うんだ。
相変わらず青臭い奴らだな。僕があのガキの誘いに乗ったのは単に暇だったからだよ。あのガキの目的とかこの街の行く末とかそんなのは知ったこっちゃないね。
何言ってんのこいつ。
足立ってめえ。
おいおい勘弁してよ。こっちはもう君たちみたいなガキに関わるつもりなんてないんだってば。大体さ、君たちそんなこと言ってるからバカ正直にここのルールにまで従っちゃってるんじゃないの？
ここのルール。
They don't know about the persona fragments. I should give them a hint of danger to their
ほら、1対1ってやつ。そのおかげで何がどうなっちゃうのかも知らないで、まったくガキはお気楽だよな。
どういう意味だよ。
だからさ、いちいちまともに相手してると大変なことになっちゃうよって言ってんの。だいぶ集まっちゃったんじゃないのかな、ペルソナのかけら。
What? You're just playing cops and robbers up until now? What kind of investigation team are you? More like non-investigation team. Now that was the lamest one of show's jokes. As I'm lamenting a lot of my sense of humor, Yukon who has his own worries, trembles, and bites his lip.
俺たちは取り返しのつかないことをしてきてしまったのか。
おいおい、本当に気づいてなかったの？しっかりしてくれよ。
Keyblade suddenly creaks loudly like the howling of a beast. I instantly recognize it as the noise of countless shadows gathering at the top of the tower.
何？今の。
あれ、もう時間がないみたいだ。予想より早いな。じゃあそういうことで僕は行くから。せいぜい頑張りなよ。ああ、それと捕まってるの君らの仲間？あのままだとそろそろやばいかもよ。
それどういう意味よ。
だってそのまんまでしょ。と言っても君ら3人だけじゃさすがに無理かな。
待て。
They already had 4 pillars around them. That means they can't live without winning the battle they're going to face.
これくらいで十分かな。ま、せいぜい頑張ってよ、特捜隊さん。
I quietly mutter at the kids behind me. Looks like Shio's plans are coming along faster than I'd figured. He doesn't look like I have much time to slack off. I might even have to hurry. Outside the hallway windows, I can see the shadows collecting here and there, floating in the sky like shreds of paper. Still, shadows blowing around like trash. The surreality of the scene makes me laugh. No trouble, please. So, after leaving Yukun in the hall, I've been walking around the school building instead of other persona users. The shadow persona fragment building up at a surprising rate. First, I'm building a little word that fog deacons with the passage of time. Just in case anything happens, I keep my gun in my hand. I slowly slide the door open with my other hand. Beyond the door is a room with eerie lights pouring in and Sho is sitting on a coffin. All he's doing is staring at a giant clock looming at the back of the room. When he notices me, he slowly turns in my direction.
なんだお前か。
やあ、順調そうじゃない。集まってるんでしょ、ペルソナのかけら。
順調すぎんのも退屈だよな。僕はあいつらが泣いたりわめいたりそういう顔が見たいんだけどさ。てかお前何やってんだよ。さっさとあいつら分解しまえって。
まあ急ぐ必要もないでしょ。どうせ彼らはここから出らんないんだしさ。
まあそうだけどよ。飽きてきたな。あいつら何匹かやっつけちゃうか。
おいおい、待ちなって。急がなくったって計画は万全なんだろ。だったらじっとして待ってる方が楽じゃない？
何偉そうに吠えてんだよてめえ。耳から刀突っ込んでやろうか。
He slowly draws one of his guns, turns and stabs into one of the coffin lying around. He keeps hacking at it without a word. As he stretches me, I take the bizarre action at the sign of his madness.
怖い怖い。
怖い怖い。
君さ、ちょっと落ち着いた方がいいんじゃないの？そんなんじゃ勝てるもんも勝てないよ。だいたい僕は必要だから呼ばれたわけでしょ。君一人が気に入らないからって僕のことを殺しちゃっていいわけ？
うわめんどくせえ。ひょっとしてお前剣道部？面倒なんつって勘違いすんな。あいつのことは関係ねえ。僕は僕の意志がありゃそれだけで殺せんだ。
With sudden fury, he unseats his other sword and points it at my throat. Did I know if I feel like it, huh? Don't get cocky, you little asswipe.
じゃあやりなよ。簡単なんだよ。君、人を殺したことがあるわけ？
こいつマジでイラつくぜ。
Pengalaman ada sih boy, pengalaman boy. Ada kita tahu rasanya gimana rasanya membunuh orang anjing. Several inferior complexes, but I don't give a damn about his past. What's more important right now is I take a quick glance at the exit out the corners of my eyes. All this sneaking around is really bugging me. They think they're hiding, but I can see the shadows on the floor. Those kids from the investigation team are as inept as ever. I move around to keep Shio from noticing them and I walk towards
だいたいさ、君が戦う必要なんてないでしょう。もうすぐあれが降臨して世界は全部なくなっちゃうんだから。何もわざわざ相手しなくたってほっといたらいいじゃない。
そういう問題じゃねえんだよな。僕さ、あの連中見てると吐き気が止まんねえの。俺たち仲良しとかすぐ群れちゃってなんか勘違いして調子乗ってさ。だからさ、完全にぶちのめしてボッコボコにしてすげえ声で泣かしたいわけ。わかるかな？なあ！
陽介、里中、下がれ。
Phil reaches behind his back and pulls out a knife and throws it at them. The knife fails to reach them though and thuds onto the ground at their feet.
ダセんだよおめえら。目障りで目障りで目障りで徹底的にぶっ壊してやりたくなんだよ。
The Zambia Field's shout echoes throughout the ballroom, thinking that it's useless to hide any longer. You can his little friend step into the room. Damn it, I didn't want them to meet Joe any more than absolutely necessary. My plans have changed a little, but I can't help that. I think it's best if I play the spectacle for a while.
水無月翔、お前は何をする気だ？
あれ聞いてなかった？お前らみたいな気持ち悪いゴミ虫を消毒して品のいい快適な世界にしてやんだよ。
快適な世界だ。
ふざけないでよ。そんなの身勝手なあんただけの都合じゃん。
は？だから何？僕の都合に決まってんだろ。僕が気持ち悪いからてめえら死ねっつってんだよ。
ふざけやがって。やっぱイカれてやがる。お前さえよきゃ他はどうだっていいっつのかよ。
当たり前だろゴミ虫が。仲間だ、絆だ。てめえらのやってんのはただの慣れ合いと傷の舐め合いだろうが。クソみてえな世界のクソみてえな虫けらがクソ生意気に僕と口聞いてんじゃねえ。全部まとめてこの僕が消してやるっつってんだよ。
Maaf bang, baru mampir habis mandi sama Rise. Nice sama Rise. Gak apa-apa tadi gue juga habis ini apa namanya onsen bareng sama saya.
てめえ救いようがねえクズだな。お前にそんな権利はねえっつんだよ。
世界はもうすぐ静かになる。ここみたいに素敵で最高な誰もいねえ僕だけの世界だ。
誰もいない世界って。
なあ、うるせえうるせえうるせえうるせえ。いいから潰れちまえクソ虫どもが。
Sumpah voice aktornya Sho bener-bener menjiwai Sho banget anjir, demi apapun anjir. Gue respect sama VA-nya Sho anjir. There it goes again. Is this that youth anger I hear about in the news? My, so scary. Jujur waktu gue main Persona 4, gue kesel banget, gue benci banget sama Adachi karena dia udah ingin Nanako. Tapi sekarang ketika dia udah ini, jadi Adachi tuh ketika dia udah ditangkap, jadi udah di penjara dan sekarang dia lagi di Nyamasho, dia tuh bukan villain jatuhnya, jadi anti-hero dan ngakak anjing sumpah. Adachi ngakak aja kayak santai-santai anti-hero tapi di belakang dia tetap berusaha untuk ngecegah plannya Sho, cuman jadi anti-hero gitu. Bukan hero, bukan villain, anti-hero dia. Sho explodes in anger and pulls out his katanas again with a menacing look on his face. Dan asal lu tahu, semakin kesini gue semakin respect juga sama VA-nya Adachi karena VA-nya Adachi juga dia ngejiwain Adachi banget yang kayak gitu, kayak bodo amatan gitu. Tapi dia tetap ini kan ngelakuin sesuatu gitu. Gue juga respect aja gitu mbak. Kayak oh my god.
ちょっと何やる気出してんのさ。やめときなって。
Wow. Gak usah emosi, gak usah kayak gitu gitu. Udahlah, gak usah emosi, gak usah kayak gitu, santai kata Adachi gitu.
てめえも黙れクソゴミが。かかってこいよ。徹底的にぶちのめしてごめんなさいって言わせてやんぜ。
Diem tai. Lu ngalangin gue hajar lu. Red police recalls her immediately shine and she takes a combat stand. Nah, kira dia mau siap-siap mau bertarung nih sama si Yu dan lain-lain. Kita sekarang jadi Adachi nih, kita jadi Adachi di storynya Adachi. Gak pernah si Adachi bilang gak pernah ngeliat kok apa namanya kuda-kuda kayak gitu. Tapi walaupun gua polisi detektif, gue tahu kuda-kuda yang dilakuin sama Sho ini cuma anak kecil yang pura-pura jadi samurai. Anjing.
絶対に負けない。こんなやつに私たちの町をめちゃくちゃにされて絶対黙ってなんかいらんないよ。
へっ、同感だぜ。守るものがあるっつのがどんだけ強いかお前の体で教えてやるぜ。
油断するな、水無月は強いぞ。
Kita kan spektator, kita cuma ngeliat doang gitu. Ternyata Sho yang jatuh gitu. Gue nggak nyangka juga si Sho megang dadanya dengan tangan. Tapi dari perspektif gue sebagai spektator katanya, kata si Adachi nih ya, Sho tuh juga kuatnya sama lawan dia. Enggak. Malah Sho tuh harusnya lebih kuat daripada lawannya dia. Sho lebih cepet, lebih kuat, dan lebih fokus terhadap kelemahan dari lawan-lawannya dia. Kok bisa kalah ya dia? Well, jelas dong katanya. Jawabannya simple. Persona. Si Sho nggak pakai persona sama sekali waktu pertarungan. Berarti si Sho ini nggak punya persona dari awal. Oh, gue nggak tahu tentang hal ini. Berarti ini jadi info bagus nih. Tapi personality yang lain yaitu si Minazuki menggunakan persona. Agak aneh sih karena mereka kan ada di tubuh yang sama. Tapi kan mereka bilang kalau persona itu datang dari kekuatan pikiran. Ya agak make sense juga sih kalau misalkan salah satu dari mereka bisa pakai persona dan salah satu dari mereka nggak bisa pakai persona.
だからやめとけって言ったのに、あの変な力も乱発してたからこうなるんだよ。
Tuh kan gue bilang apa?
借り物の力使っていい気になっちゃって。
Tuh kan gue bilang apa? Ini kan karena lu tetap gunain kekuatan aneh itu enggak? Lu terlalu excited sama kekuatan yang lu pinjam bukan kekuatan lu sendiri. Katanya I accidentally ya katanya. Keceplosan nih. Anjing Adachi, keceplosan nih anjing. Okay, remember the notice you can watching me still in fighting stance.
次の相手は足立さんですか？
冗談じゃないよ。なんでそんなめんどくさいことしなきゃなんないのさ。
めんどくさいってあんた水月の仲間じゃないの？
仲間ね。そういうの勘弁してよ。だいたいほら、僕なんかよりもっと他に警戒すべき相手がいるんじゃないの？
Bukan ada yang lu harus khawatirin ketimbang gua.
警戒すべき相手?
Hah? Orang lain yang harus dikhawatirin. Yap, betul. Karena yang paling merepotkan dari si Sho adalah Minazuki juga ada dalam Sho dan Yukun belum tahu tentang Minazuki sama sekali. Kalau misalkan Sho kalah, ya si Minazuki nggak bakal diam aja. Ini bakal apa namanya? Nggak bakal bikin gua repot sih untuk harus ngejelasin semuanya sama si Yu. Tapi juga nggak bagus juga kalau misalkan mereka sampai terbunuh sama si Minazuki. Apa gua harus ngurus anak-anak ini sendiri apa?
Persona.
Yap, itu dia. Ketika si Minazuki berdiri lagi, persona datang dan langsung nyerang tim investigasi. Yap, langsung terpojok. Two personas come together finally. That it's clear that you can have a big disadvantage.
しっかりしろって。このままじゃマジでやられるだろう。
Serius kenapa? Lu bakal terbunuh dong nggak kalau gini terus? Kalau misalkan itu kejadian, plan gue tuh bakal ini loh, bakal gagal. Gue jujur gue nggak peduli apa yang terjadi sama tuh dua anak kecil, tapi gue nggak bisa biarin mereka terbunuh. Ketika gue pikir gue pengen bantu mereka, Persona. Yap, dua persona muncul di dalam kabut merah dan menyerang Minazuki. Style is relentless attack.
Narukami-kun! Senpai, butsu desu ka?
It's now Toshirogane and some of the girl I don't know who's carrying a giant axe. They come running in Minazuki's side.
死に損ないが増えたな。やはりシャドウを使った偽物ごときでは不足だったな。
動かないでください。Narukami-kunたちから離れ。せやないと容赦せえへんから。
言われずともここは譲ろう。いや、鳴神くんだけでも始末しておくべきか。
Like Shio, Minazuki will be able to kill Yukon like he was squashing above. It can't be underestimated. Yep. I'm actually going to have to stop him this time. I walk to the center of the room, placing myself between the two.
やめときなって。キュウソ猫を噛むって言葉知らないの？君だって無駄に消耗してる暇ないでしょ。
そんな、どうしてあなたが？
Not too concise, whining with surprise overseeing me, and then the school building begins to creak again. The shaking is longer and more intense than when I was on the roof, meaning that the power Minazuki is collecting is coming closer. It seems things were progressing a lot faster than I thought they would.
この揺れは
始まったか。これで失礼しよう。あとは仕上げるだけだ。
待ちや。
When Minazuki turns his back to leave, the other kids surround him to prevent his escape. But Minazuki doesn't show any sign of panic. In fact, he gives them a mocking sneer.
君たちは本当に群れるのが好きだな。集まった途端に活力を取り戻すのか。もうペルソナのかけらは十分だ。俺が君たちの相手をする必要はない。
なんやこれ。
足が。
またこの力か。
It only takes an instant. The moment Minazuki's eyes glow red, the earth shakes and the kids in front of us suddenly stops as it came down. Seeing that confirms my suspicions. Minazuki is capable of using persona to control others. He uses his power to control the detective in the interrogation room.
消耗が激しい。買い物の力を使いすぎた。もはや出し惜しみをしている時でもない。
Minazuki spares one last glance at Ryukin's group and runs off into the car. The other kids are frozen like statues, and I cannot watch them disappear. I'm free to do one thing, but there's no point in me chasing after Minazuki, so I just let it go. Once Minazuki is gone, Ryukin's group is released from whatever hold is over them, and they all fall to the ground. Perhaps that was pretty hard for them. They all seem to be in a lot of pain. Before they can even catch their breath, the sound of footsteps approaches through the fog. A beautiful, skin-tight black cat suit shows up.
あとは任せてもらおう。始めるぞ。リングインだ。
The lady yells out, reptiles reappear in the corners of the room, and the invisible walls lock into place. Being stuck again seems to confuse the kids, and the situation is out of their hands.
みつるさん。
違う。あれは偽物だ。
水無月は。
もういないって。さ、余計なお世話だと思うけど、君ら今回ばかりは相手が悪いんじゃないの？見たでしょ、あの力。君らが相手にしてんのはあのガキだけじゃないんだってば。
To shout to them from beyond the invisible walls, there's no time for them to figure this stuff out on their own. Just get it already! It's with a bit of annoyance that I can.
だいたいもう遅いんじゃないの？ペルソナのかけら集まったって言ってたでしょ？ってことは、あとはあれを呼び出して、それに集まったペルソナのかけらをブサーッと。
As I say that, the rapier swings right in front of my nose. I'm getting surprised to see a few strands of hair falling right in front of my eyes like in a comic. He may be a hottie, but I don't need a chick to shove objects in my face.
うわ、危ないな。何すんのさ。
おしゃべりが過ぎるぞ、ケロ。貴様が私の相手になるか。
冗談じゃないよ。なんでそうなるのさ。それじゃ君たち、忠告はしたからね。
I've said enough already. Even the stupid investigation team should get it by now, right? I turn my back on them and quickly leave the classroom. If they realize Show's plans, then they should be heading for the top of the tower. At the peak, they'll find countless shadows, the persona fragments, and that power. Pieces are all there. Then again, take them some time to get out that barrier. There's even a possibility they might not even make it to the top.
ほんと勘弁してほしいよ。
Either way, I've got to disrupt Show's plan somehow. I pat my jacket to reassure myself that my gun is still holstered at my waist and run up the stairway leading to the top of the tower. I'm sure in good shape considering I never exercised while I was in jail. I wonder if it's thanks to the planned health book. As I climb to the top of the tower and walk, I come to an open area. Looks like this is my goal. Looking up through the powerful winds, the gathered shadows swirl around the top of the tower, giving off sinister power.
うわー、真っ赤っか。もう信じられまっか。
Nope, that palm was just awful. I shake my head and look up at the cloud of shadows rolling around the sky. The rolling storm sucks in one shadow after another like a tornado. I gulp at the sound of the flames.
ガキが思いつくことは怖いね。こんなのに飲まれたらひとたまりもないよ。ま、水無月の目論見もここまでは大成功ってとこからね。
In the middle of a red fog is a clear object the size of a person, giving off light as it floats. I see, so that's all the fragments he kept shaving off from pursuing users. The red-haired kid is standing next to him. As I stay low and watch, it looks like he hasn't noticed me. These kids were tricked into helping him collect the persona fragments under the guise of paimon climax. Well, after such an intense battle, staying alive is a bit impressive. I think they deserve some place there.
誰一人死んでもらっちゃ困るからね。
My goal here is to keep anyone from becoming a victim. Yep, that's all there is to it.
そこだけはさ、譲れないんだよね。だから悪いけどこの計画は阻止させてもらうよ。どんな手を使う？
I draw my pistol and aim at the red-haired young man through the fog. Joe is looking up at the giant shadow with an expression of rapture. It's a new world. It's not even looking this way. Well, that's convenient for me. I slowly thumb back the hammer on my revolver. People may not know this about me, but I'm actually pretty confident with my aim. I was always at the top of my class in pistol training at the academy. I take aim at the persona fragment in front of Joe. Well, maybe it's too big to be called a fragment now. If I can break that thing, Joe's plan is done for. I've only got the one chance. That's okay, I can't miss from here. I concentrate and put my finger on the trigger. Did I hit it? I'm sure I got it, but the persona fragment didn't break. The impact of the blow was only enough to crack its light. One shot was enough. I have to get another shot and I couldn't take him to crack in his pistol, but just when I'm about to pull the trigger...
てめえ、何やってやがんだよ、足立!
He stands in front of me with a look of rage. He found me. A frontal assault is the absolute last thing I want to do, but I guess I can't. I doubt he'd believe me if I told him he was.
あれ？僕協力するなんて言ったっけ？
くそガキめ、壊してやるぜ。足立！
Round final. Fight!
ほら、これ、ほら、どけよ。あ、ここからだ。はい、おしまい。めでめで。いけ。だね。ほら、いったら。ほら、覚悟はいいか。こうせ。だがついぞ。
I won, but it's more like Sho just got tired of fighting and gave up. I was hurt pretty badly, but Sho must have used a lot of stamina in that battle. I sit down on Sho's chest to keep him pinned.
てめえ、どういうつもりだ？最初から裏切るつもりだったのか？恩知らずにも程があんだろうが！
Sho glares at me, seething. He must really be pissed. I can feel him from
言っ
behind.
ただろ？こっちは好きにやらせてもらうって。
ゴミ虫が調子に乗りやがって。勝った気になってんじゃねえぞ。僕に逆らうとかお前マジでバカだろ。だからあいつらにも負けたんだよ。バカバカバカ。
Ah, all this yapping is hurting my ears. So many times do you have to call me moron, you moron? I press the muzzle of my pistol against Sho's just to shut him up.
あのさ、君人のこと言えるの？調子乗ってこんな大会開いちゃってさ、 もう十分楽しんだだろう。君みたいなクソガキにあの力が制御できるわけないって。みんなにごめんなさいしておとなしく家に帰った方がいいと思うよ。
うるせえうるせえうるせえ、何見下してやがんだてめえ、ぶち殺すさ。どけよてめえ、僕はやれんだ。やれるからやっちまって何が悪い。下顎から串刺しにされてえか。
やれるからやるから。君みたいにさムカつくんだよね。
I'd seen myself last year. Seriously? It's irritating. Persona Fragment is only a few meters away. I recock my pistol while holding shield down. I take aim at a small target half hitting red block. This will end all of this. Oh, dipakai power itu. In the blink of an eye, my view flips upside down. Shio, who I had pinned down just a moment ago, is now sitting on top of me. Shit, Shio's got that power too. I don't have any control over my own body. I just lay on the ground like a rag doll. Shio's eyes glow a burning red in his face.
殺してやるよ私。ぐちゃぐちゃにして元の形なんかわかんなくしてやる。
The bread begins punching me in the face. I can taste blood from a cut lip. My head rocks with the impact of each hit. That's some power he has. If I'm still thinking that I still have some life in me.
てめえ何考えてんだ。これがどんだけ大事なもんか分かってんだろうな。僕の計画をぶっ壊すつもりかよ。
If he wanted to kill me, he could just pick up his sword and do me in a single slash. Instead, he gets on top of me and starts pounding. Not letting me go, not letting me off so easy, huh? Lucky for me, his rage is getting the better of him. Once a brat, always a brat. Sure, this hurts, but if my luck keeps up, I might just survive this.
だからさ、言ってるでしょ。ぶっ壊そうとしたんだよ。君の隙をついてね。そのペルソナのかけらをさ。
この草虫がクソの役にも立たねえと思ってたが、この瞬間を狙ってやがったとはな。
Oh, this isn't good. Things are going black. I don't feel much pain anymore, and I'm on the verge of passing out. Do you teach kids the meaning of the word moderation in schools anymore? At this rate, he might actually kill me.
つにムカつくぜクソゴミが。まあ最初からてめえは利用するだけのゴミカスだったんだけどな。
No, I got after the intense blow, but I managed to hang in there. Maybe he got tired of hitting me. Shio gets up and picks up his sword and looks down at me mockingly.
参考までに聞いとくけどさ、僕をどうやって利用しようっての。
てめえなんか勘違いしてねえかよ。あれを飼いならすってのはよ、最初からてめえの知識なんか当てにしてるわけじゃねえんだよバカ。用があるのはな、最初からてめえのペルソナだけなんだよ。おめえのペルソナを剥いでシャドウ化して集めたシャドウにぶち込んだら出来上がり。足立くんの役目はおしまいになります。
He was going to turn my persona into a shadow and fuse it with the shadows he was collecting. I don't have a clue what he's talking about. As I lie there, confused, Shio holds his stomach and laughs merrily.
いいねその間抜け面。ウケるから特別にもっと教えてやるよ。僕が迎え入れようとしているあれはさ、お前の中に残ってる力が邪魔みたいでな。人を超えた力同士がぶつかるっての。そうすっと本来の力を出し切れねえんだよ。それって逆に言えば、お前の力を使えばあれは好き勝手にはできねえってことだ。つまりこっちが飼いならせるんだよ。
So in order to control the power he was going for, he has to counter it with even more power, huh? I think I see a flaw in that reasoning, but given that we're talking about a power surpassing the realm of man, your logic might be going out of window.
準備が整ってあいつらみんなバラしてからじっくりなぶってぶっ壊してやろうと思ってたさ。それでもね、 てめえみてえなカスも気持ちよくしてやろうと思ってよ。せめててめえができなかった世界が滅びる様を見せてやるまで我慢してやってたんだよ。
一緒にするんじゃねえよ、クソガキが。誰かに嫌われて、世界に嫌われて、てめえはだだこねてるだけのクソガキだろうが。俺はね、マジでこの世界が大嫌いなんだよ。てめえみてえな半端なガキと一緒にされんのなんかこっちから願い下げだね。
終わったぞてめえ。望み通りにぶっ殺してやる。
ダッサいな僕。でもさ、君まだ知らないでしょ。あいつらほんとしつこいんだよ。覚悟しときなよ。
死ね、ゴミかせろ。
Touch pull against my neck gives me goosebumps. Ah, this situation's gone far. If my own corpse ends up hanging from the telephone pole somewhere, it's going to make last year's case even more complicated. And if that happens, all the work I've done will go down the drain. Not only will my rules be taken away from me, but if the investigation into last year's case gets dropped, there'll be nothing left. That was the experience that defines who I am now. I can't allow it all to become a lie. The katana gleams red in the moonlight when Shio raises it high into the air, and then...
やめろ、水無月。
The impact I expect doesn't come. I slowly open my eyes to see Yukun holding Shio back.
なんだよ、早いじゃない。台無しだよ、まったく。
Yukun frowns, not understanding what's going on. He seems confused that Shio and I are at odds. It's not like I need him to sympathize with me. I don't need his pity, but I don't want to be misunderstood either.
言っておくけど、君らのためじゃない。僕は僕のけじめをつけたいだけだ。
分かってます。あなたはそういう人じゃない。
A look of relief spreads across Yukun's face. Seriously, kid? You're a dope. If another crazy corpse shows up in that town, the investigation would have to start from scratch again. Thinking about that happening pisses me off, that's all.
君さ、可愛くないね、ほんと。
I try to mock him, but talking hurts too much. And thanks to Shio beating the crap out of me, everything's getting cloudy again. I've done this much on my own, it's your turn to stop him, team leader. I can't even say those words, but that's what I'm thinking. It's then that I lose consciousness. To be continued. Nice, ada yang ngopi, ada yang sebat. Nice. The first thing I see when I come to is Yukun fighting a giant monster. The creature is made up of countless shadows, moving as a giant whole. It's wreathed in flames intense enough to scorch the entire world. That's what I'd call the end of the world.
ああ、あんな化け物を相手にするとか、いくら鳴神くんでも無理でしょ。
The situation looks bleak, but on a closer look, Yukun doesn't look like he's losing. In fact, it's positively overflowing with energy, though it's beyond me where it's coming from. Could that be what all that bonds and friends stuff is about? But either way, he's dealing with a power that surpasses me, the realm of man. He's injured, but without a way to deal with definitive end blow, the fight's at a stalemate.
なんだこの力は。たかが人の身一つの力だ。 この我を超えるというのか。
日の家具土、それがお前の限界だ。俺たちの絆の力は何があろうとも決してお前などに屈することはない。
お酒はむしな、我は負けぬ。何よりも強い我は。
The monster lets out an immense roar and raises its humongous arm, aiming to destroy the ground Yukun is standing on. The tower is going to take much more abuse. What with all this shaking? Not even Persona user could survive a fall from here. This seriously is a pain in the ass.
Persona.
Nah gitu dong. Adachi, the anti-hero. Hero dan anti-hero, bro. Ah, sih. Dua-duanya punya Izanagi, boy. Ini baru the best combo anjing, ya kan? Light and dark gitu loh. I quickly summon my persona Magatsu Izanagi and attack the monster from behind while it's busy with Yukun. Granted, Magatsu Izanagi, my persona's blade covered in blackish red flame strikes the monster's arm and knocks it away.
Adachi-san.
何やってんだよ君。せっかくお膳立てしといたのに、僕が起きる前に片付いてないんだもんな。
Lu ngapain sih? Udah gue set up semua perfect buat lu, masih belum selesai juga ketika gue bangun. Anjing. Yeah, this way there's no telling if you'll have the stamina to keep going. The monster might even make a comeback. But if I keep it distracted, there might be an opening to finish it off. Fine, I'll play along a little.
君ばっかにいいとこあげらんないでしょ。ちょっと下がって休んでなよ。しっかり力貯めといてさ。
I know Yukun can be a space case sometimes, but it looks like even he understands what I'm getting at. Not bad, kid. I love myself a small smirk as I look up at the giant body hanging down from the sky. The monster glares directly at me, its murderous intent piercing me like a gimlet.
いやー、どうも。
どうも。
みなずきくんから聞いちゃったんだけどさ、君、僕の中に残ってる力が苦手なんだっけ？
己死に損ないが、しゃしゃり出てきて我が前に立つか。
The giant body, its massive arms, that stern jaw, flames spewing along the entire length of it. Damn, that's scary. Yugen's gotta be great a moron to try and take this thing on. I don't think there's anything in the world I want to protect strong enough to face this thing. But, you know, being this deep in the shit is kind of exciting. Fine, I'll take a stand. Not for anyone else, I stand for myself. I'm trembling with the exhilaration building up in my heart and the fear of what I'm about to do, but I can't hold back a sardonic grin as I shout up at the face in the sky.
最高な化け物だな。来いよ。
来いよ。
遊んでやるからさ。
遊んでやるからさ。Let's go.
お前たちの言う絆か、その程度のものか。
さようなら。さようなら。さようなら。
弱すぎる。
さようなら。さようなら。
いや、bro. Aduh, kena persona break lagi anjing. Gak kena. Sayonara terus. Sayonara. Oke, harus dikombo. Dia melayang, Cuk. Gak bisa dikombo, Cuk. Sumpah, gak bisa dikombo. Dia melayang, gak bisa dikombo. What the fuck? Oh my god. Berarti harus dikombo. Oh, bisa di rematch sini, Cuman harus dikombo aja. Kumpul mana dulu pakai sayonara. Ya, kumpul mana dulu. Nanti. Sayonara. Sayonara gua. Sayonara lagi. Sayonara. Iya, jangan tarik. Aduh. Sayonara. Ayo kumpul mana dulu? Kenapa? Aduh. Bangke. Jadi dia nggak mau turun kok, gak bisa dikombo. Kenapa gak bisa dikombo? Udah saya nak kombo, saya turun sana sih pula. Turun anjing. Tuh, gak bisa dikombo. Gak turun dia. Astaga, sayonara itu kombonya dibanting. Tolong. Turun. Gak mati ini, sumpah. Dia tuh jadi ngelayang dikit gitu kan, Kalau di combo dia bisa mati, cuman dia ngelayang dikit. Jadi yang terakhirnya tuh kemis, kombonya gagal. Anjir kan? Gimana cara bikin dia turun, Cok? Saya lagi. Iya, saya. Jadi tangkis dulu. Mau tangkis bagaimana? Mau tangkis gimana? Mau tanya tuh. Tuh, lihat tuh, combo itu. Tuh, dia nyerangnya ke bawah gak bisa tuh. Jadi gak bisa di sini. Oh, itu buat tangkis tuh. Buat tangkis gak bisa. Turun anjing tuh. Udah, tadi lu lihat kan udah musuh mau nangkis gak bisa anjing. Sumpah ini bos teraneh, kenapa sekarang dia KO? Enggak, itu bos aneh banget anjing. Sumpah udah gak ada kelihatan darahnya, tiba-tiba KO. Terus tadi kalau tadi per game pertama kedua udah mau di sayonara mau di gimana nggak KO. Tadi cuma digini doang KO. Apa sih? Gak jelas anjing. Aduh, my body is so hot. I feel like I'm burning up. Just breathing hurts my world, bro. You let us play scorching me. I'm half expecting to collapse into a pile of ashes. Sayonara Adachi pada ngakak bangsat ya anjing. Ngakak anjing. I was thinking that maybe I could finish him off, but I'm just too exhausted. It's all I can do to stand on my own 2 feet. But looks like my efforts weren't for nothing. The giant monster gives a roaring pain from all the damage it took and recoils for a moment.
Adachi-san!
From a fair bit away, Yukun is watching me with a look of surprise and bewilderment. It's not the same look he had last year when he confronted me on the TV. There's no hostility in his face and caution in his eyes. I see nothing in his expression but concern for me. It's annoying.
ちょっと何ほげちゃってんの。僕も暇じゃないんだからさ。さっさと蹴りつけるよ。
はい。
Alright, now it's our chance. I give Yukun the sign and he answers with a nod. Ayo. A power I've never felt before begins boiling up from the depths of my body. The two Izanagi, dua Izanagi. One dark, satu Izanagi dark, satu Izanagi light. Beresonasi. Our powers merge together to become one giant force inside the two of us. I take the strength revealing just for a moment and we unleash it all at Hino Kagutsuchi.
Izanagi!
Izanagi!
Magatsu Izanagi!
Magatsu Izanagi! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! You're both given the same power, but it's evolved down the different path than mine had. I can tell that it's only grown stronger since the last time I saw him, and while that power pulls at me, I can feel it squeezing me dry. The torrent of power becomes a giant sword that pierces Hino Kagutsuchi, and its body shatters to pieces.
終わりだ。日のかぐ土。化け物はお家に帰っちまえ。
Sorry nih, Hino Kagutsuchi, sorry banget ya, sorry banget. Lu nggak selevel sama Nyx, oke? Lu jangan sok pura-pura jadi Nyx yang pengen ngancurin dunia. Lu tuh nggak selevel, men. Sorry banget nih Hino Kagutsuchi, men. Lu tuh nggak ada apa-apanya sama Nyx, sumpah anjing. Nggak ada apa-apanya anjing. As it screams its death cry, the monster's body crumbles into a bit. The flame coating its body flares up one last time. Now it's over. The tension that had kept me wound so tightly reaches its breaking point. It snaps. I can only briefly see the floor rushing up towards me as I collapse to the ground and everything is blackness. Berarti Izanagi punya dua kepribadian. Bisa jadi antara dua kepribadian atau enggak kayak dua entity yang berbeda. Yang satu, ya namanya kan tadi kan Maguro Izanagi itu yang Izanagi yang darkness, satu Izanagi light. Ya kalau hancur cuman kayak gitu siapa yang takut, bro? Gila men. Lu baru dari langit kan? Tuh Nyx dari bulan anjing. Gravitasi dimainin bangsat. Gak ada apa-apanya boy. Dan gak bisa dibunuh lagi, Ini masih bisa dihancur, masih bisa dibunuh. Itu gak bisa dibunuh, cuma bisa disegel anjing. Bangsat gak? Fucking Nyx. Alasannya simpel, kenapa Nyx gak bisa dibunuh? Karena dia dewa kematian dan kematian gak bisa dipisahkan dengan kehidupan. Ada aja kehidupan pasti ada kematian. Makanya dia gak bakal bisa dihilangin sepenuhnya, cuma bisa disegel doang. Anjing gak? It's simple man. That's how strong Nyx is, bro. So when I come to, I'm laying face down in the part of TV world where those old TV sets are stacked around like blocks. I don't remember how I got here after fighting that monster, but one thing's for sure, we annihilated that monster from the world and there wasn't a single victim created by this entire incident. As long as that's a fact, kalau nggak ada korban, gue jujur gue nggak peduli tentang yang lain, men. Gue udah nyelesain objektif gue. Akhirnya gue berhasil untuk duduk dan gue lihat sekitar. Si Shio masih terbaring di lantai dan si Yukun kayaknya ngeliatin gue pengen nanya sesuatu sama gue.
Adachi-san.
Honto iya ni naccau yo.
Ngerepotin aja.
Boku wa nido to kimi tachi to au tsumori nante nakatta no ni sa.
Jujur gue gak ada niatan buat lihat lu semua lagi, tau nggak?
Adachi-san ga koko e kita riyu. Yatto wakarimashita.
Akhirnya gue udah tahu kenapa lu kesini, Bang Adachi. Nih bocah ngomong kayak tahu gue aja. Tapi gue akhirnya sengaja untuk ngeliatin dia dan gue jalan ke show. Gue tampar si show di pipi.
君も派手にやられちゃったね。
Ya bonyok juga lu bocil. Ya bonyok juga lu bocil. Bangsat Adachi anjing. Cio buka mata dan kayak ngeringis kesakitan. Ya kayaknya dia udah bangun tapi dia nggak punya energi yang lebih untuk gerak. Kegilaan dia dan keinginan dia untuk membunuh itu udah hilang. Dan sekarang yang dia lakuin itu cuman ya udah bernafas aja. Well, kalau misalkan gue lihat ya nggak ada bedanya sih sama bocah-bocah sepantaran nama dia. Gue jadi ingat waktu tahun lalu ketika gue masih ada di kondisi yang sama kayak dia. Jujur dia ngingetin gue sama gue yang di tahun lalu. Ya walaupun sedikit aja sih.
だから言ったろ、力なんて制御できないって。
Kan udah gue bilang itu power gak bisa lu kontrol. Udah berakhir ya?
まだ全部じゃないんじゃないの？
Enggak sih, kayak kalau gue pikir sih belum berakhir.
おせっかいな彼らが君のリセットボタン途中で押しちゃったんだからさ。
Ketika gue liat ke Yukun, dia kelihatannya kayak kaget gitu. Come on, lu nggak tahu. Ternyata gak heran lagi sih kalau dia udah nikmatin masa mudanya dia gitu. Dia sampai nggak merhatiin kayak hal-hal penting di sekitar dia.
ま、いいんじゃない？子供は子供らしく好きなことして過ごしなよ。僕さえ巻き込まなければ。
Ya, gue sih nggak masalah ya. Anak kecil tuh emang lu harus enjoy aja sih. Lu kan masih bocah nih, enjoy aja ngelakuin apa yang lu mau. Tapi ya lu jangan bawa-bawa gua lah.
今のうちだけだよ。社会人になっちゃったらほんとろくなことないしね。
Karena cuman ini doang waktunya. Lu masih bisa ngelakuin apa yang lu mau, oke? Ketika lu udah keluar ke dunia nyata, gak ada jujur di real world dunia nyata tuh gak ada hal yang enak tuh nggak? Show tuh jujur, gue ngeliat show tuh kayak gue. Orang kayak manusia yang udah kayak kemakan oleh power. Tapi ya melihat umur dia sih, dia masih punya banyak kesempatan sih untuk ngulang lagi terus kesalahannya. Ya dia bakal nemuin itulah, walaupun dia suka atau enggak. Koneksi antara orang-orang itu juga salah satu kayak rantai gitu. Ya. Tapi itu cuma bikin masalah dong gak buat gue. Jadi ya gue ngerti kenapa show tuh mau kayak menjauh dari hal-hal yang namanya hubungan atau relasi kayak gitu-gitu. Tapi yang paling repotin ketika lu udah mulai buat koneksi dengan orang lain, sumpah orang-orang itu bakal ngerumunin lu tahu nggak tanpa lu sadarin. Walaupun ketika lu lagi kayak kayak lagi kesusahan, menderita karena ya mungkin lu kesakitan atau mungkin karena kelemahan lu sendiri, mereka bakal tetap akan ke lu. Tapi tergantung dari bagaimana lu cara ngehandle itu bisa membuat kesempatan banyak buat lu. Dengan kata lain, bagaimana cara lu tuh memakai koneksi itu, atau ya udah nggak usah digunain buat sia-sia, ya itu mah urusan lu aja. Plus
簡単にどっかへ逃げ込めるほど世の中甘くないってことさ。
Ya dengan kata lain, lu tuh nggak bisa lari terus habis itu sembunyi di dunia ini.
じゃあ僕はそろそろ帰るよ。鳴神くんのお仲間が来ちゃったらまためんどくさいこと言われそうだし。
Oke, kalau kayak gitu gue cabut dulu ya. Karena kalau misalkan teman-teman lu tuh si Narukami dan lain-lain dulu pada kesini, mereka tuh nanti bakal bla 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 ngebacot lagi. Gue nggak mau kupingku panas. Oke, gue cabut ya.
Adachi-san, modorun desu yo ne.
lu balik lagi kan?
何それ。 どっかの海外ドラマみたいに僕がこのまま逃亡するとでも思った？
Hah? Itu maksudnya apa dah? Emang lu pikir gue bakal lari gitu, bakal lari dari penjara kayak semacam-macam drama-drama di Hollywood?
いや、そういう意味じゃ。
Enggak, bukan itu yang gue maksud.
僕はさ、静かに過ごしたいんだよ。こんなのに巻き込まれるの二度とごめんだから。
Gue tuh cuma pengen ngabisin waktu gue aja gitu loh, waktu gue berapa sisa gitu, habis waktu gue, tau nggak? Gue tuh males tau nggak ngurus-ngurus hal kayak gini sebenarnya. Segmen TV Stack, tapi ketika gue udah mau cabut, gue dengar ada suara.
待ってください。
Tunggu. My heart skips a beat. I can never prove myself back out. What the hell? I'm going to let him know that. He's expecting something.
大きな声出すなよ。びっくりするじゃない。まだなんかよ。
Jangan teriak kayak gitu, kaget tuh enggak gua. Jadi kenapa lu masih ada urusan sama gua?
堂島さんが区切りがついたら会いに行くって言ってました。
Om Dojima bilang katanya Om Dojima bakal ngunjungin abang nanti kalau misalkan semuanya udah beres.
勘弁してよ。堂島さんなんかに来られたら塀の中でまでどやされちゃうじゃない。
Kalau Bang Dojima nanti muncul, nanti gua malah disemprot tuh nggak di penjara. I'm gonna make facing that you could laugh that fuck.
そうかもしれませんね。足立さん、頑張ってください。
Mungkin Bang Adachi, good luck ya. Dia manggil gue cuma buat ngomong itu. Good luck. Luck keberuntungan gue bukan urusan dia tau nggak? Serius deh. Dia bener-bener masih annoying banget tau nggak? Ego. Apa yang kau masih tahu? You could swear I don't know what face he makes when he heard it. I was saying my favorite series word for good. Oke, gue bakal lanjut untuk jalanin hidup gue dengan jalan gue sendiri. Tapi sekarang gue bakal pastiin gue nggak bakal lihat mereka lagi. Gue pelan-pelan nutup mata gue, jujur gue udah capek banget, tapi kayak gue ada rasa kayak lega aja gitu. Tereng, epilog, episode Adachi, epilog. Seru juga pakai episode Adachi anjir, tapi lagi ada sayonara panti di penjara.
Kiso ga kakute.
Oke, prosekusi udah selesai ya. Sekarang udah beberapa bulan lewat semenjak B1 Climax bullshit. Akhirnya prosekusi dari kasus udah selesai di tengah-tengah musim panas, dan sekarang gue ditransfer ke detention center gitulah. Pergi ke pengadilan berarti ada kemungkinan gue bakal dikenakan penalti maksimum di bawah hukum. Tapi ya daripada gue mikirin hal kayak gitu, gue agak lega sih. Hari-hari ngerepotin kayak gitu udah berakhir semua.
Kasih. ここまで長かったような、あっという間だったような。
Jujur tahun lalu gue udah kalah di dalam game gue sendiri. Gue harus ngikutin peraturan di dunia anjing ini. Udah harus ngikutin peraturan di dunia anjing ini, dan suatu hari gue dikasih kayak tiba-tiba kayak special power kayak gitu-gitu, dan disitulah dimana game gue dimulai. Gue punya hubungan itulah, terus kerjaan yang ngebosenin, dan bagian dari society yang korup. Kalau jujur ya, kalau misalkan gue bisa ngancurin itu semua, kalau misalkan gue bisa membangun ulang dunia sesuai dengan apa yang gue pengen, gue pengen gitu loh. Dan jujur gue akuin, gue enjoy dengan game yang gue buat kemarin. Oke, Tapi ya akhirnya gue kalah sama bocah-bocah dari investigation team itu, dan gue ditangkap sebagai serial killer atau pembunuh berantai yang udah ngeteror Inaba. Game over. Setelah semuanya berakhir, yang gue punya sisa yang ada di gue adalah pengalaman gue sama peraturan gue sendiri. Jujur semua game ada peraturan of course, dan ketika gue udah ketangkep, gue memutuskan untuk ya gue ngikutin peraturan di realita untuk nembus dosa gue dan ya confess semuanya ke polisi. Dan misalkan tiba-tiba ada mayat misterius yang mati karena kayak hal yang gak jadi ketahui lah. Kalau tiba-tiba muncul lagi, gue pasti kasusnya bakal dibuka lagi, dan kalau terjadi itu bakal ini peraturan yang gue set buat diri gue sendiri. Gue nggak bakal ini sih. I'm not going to stand for that. That's all. Oh my god. Because the recent commotion by how I'm still greatly injured while in custody means that my incarceration is going to be the long way to try to figure out what happened. I'm starting to get tired of all this goddamn psych evaluation as well. Lo mau tau nggak kenapa ini? Karena gini loh, jujur ya, banyak banget kayak vocab di Indo itu banyak banget yang kayak kurang gitu loh. Jadi ada beberapa vocab yang di Inggris yang nggak ada kata-katanya di Indo dan agak sulit untuk benar-benar diartikan semuanya gitu loh. Kayak sulit gitu loh. Karena balik lagi untuk translate Inggris, kalau misalkan kayak gue yang ya gue nggak perlu gue translate, gue cukup baca atau misalkan gue ini ya gue udah langsung ngerti gitu dalam bahasa Inggrisnya gitu ya kan. Cuman kalau misalkan untuk di translate Inggris ke Indo itu harus gak bisa lu per kata gak bisa, karena bakal kacau. Lu harus konteks gitu loh. Satu kalimat diartikan konteks, diartikan ke Indo, gak bisa kata per kata. Nah banyak banget vocab yang di Indo yang kurang, yang vocabnya ada di bahasa lain tapi gak ada di Indo, dan itu yang susah dijelasin ya, karena balik lagi kan susah ngejelasin suatu hal yang lu gak bisa deskripsikan dengan kata-kata gitu loh. Kayak gitu, karena kata-katanya gak ada di Indo. Itu yang kadang-kadang agak sulit untuk translate, apalagi kalau misalkan pakai bahasa Inggrisnya, bahasa Inggris yang agak lebih sulit gitu loh. Kayak misalkan kayak contoh kayak di sini, because of the recent commotion and by how I was miserably gravely injured while in custody, it means that my incarceration is going to be even longer than they try to figure out what happened. I was starting to get tired of this goddamn psych evaluation as well. Itu jujur gue tahu artinya, tapi untuk ngartiin gitu fuck man. Artiin kayak langsung diartiin ke Indo konteksnya agak sulit untuk kata-kata anjir. I keep telling them that I'm going to follow the rules of this world, so that should take things a little easier on me, right? Seriously, the people in charge of this are so hard-headed and it's a pain in the ass.
って言っても暇なのは変わらないんだよな。ひょっとして前の方が退屈しなかったかな。
Tapi ya begitu juga, dia tetap bosen anjir. Bosen gitu kan. Always smelling tatami mat myself and yawn long. Just as I'm drifting off into the escape of sleep, I hear footsteps approaching from the hall.
おい、面会だ。
Ada penghuni.
絶対堂島さんでしょ。
Pasti Bang Dojima kan? Just as you could say, the instant my indictment was completed, I got a letter from Dojima-san saying that he'd be coming to see me. What timing? Dojima-san was waiting for me to be moved to the main detention center, and I feel like he's caught.
今さら会ってどうしようって言うんだが、物好きだよねあの人も。
This is so awkward. I thought I'd cut any ties between me and Dojima-san the moment I was arrested.
会うのか会わんのか、どっちだ。
これだから嫌なんだよ。
I stand up without a word to the guard. Refusing would do any good. I, of all people, know how persistent he can be. I screamed in the harsh light outside the door where Dojima-san's waiting for me.
おう、なんだお前、前より太ったんじゃないか。
Itu gendutan ya semenjak di penjara ya?
堂島さんのしごきに比べたら塀の中の方がマシですから。
Ya gimana bang? hidup di kurungan kayak gini lebih gampang daripada apa namanya latihan di under lu bang.
なんだとおい
Lu berani lu ngomong kayak gitu ya. Udah jadi masalah left at my phone. Jujur gue nggak bisa nggak bisa berhenti tersenyum juga sih kayak, dan gue langsung lihat ke bawah gitu biar di Bang Jima nggak nyadar kalau gue juga senyum gitu. Jujur gue udah ngebuang koneksi gue sama dia, tapi tiba-tiba dia balik lagi. Udah gue potong koneksinya, tapi ya tetap aja nyambung lagi tuh koneksi. Hubungan antara manusia tuh bener-bener repotin tau nggak? Tapi ya sesuatu dalam diri gue ya I can't help betul kayak dia tetap agak ngerasa agak lega gitu loh. Bagaimana ya how the way things turn out. I guess having fun like this isn't so bad. I think of myself that I actually murmured out loud, but the sounds slip away, lost among the calls of the sawdust outside the window. Yep, that's a good ending. That's a good ending. For Adachi, that's a good ending. I love it. Jujur gue suka banget ngeliat mereka berdua kayak gitu men. Gue suka banget ngeliat si Om Dojima tuh masih kayak ke situ, masih gini terus kayak dia masih bisa ngeliat kayak di dalam hati Adachi itu kayak gimana gitu loh, dan si Adachi juga masih ini. Gue suka ending itu, gue suka banget tadi. Ngeliat ada cintil seperti ini pengen tak bebasin sama aja. Keren. Gue suka guys kayak ini. Pas endingnya buat ada cintil pas. Dia tahu belas kasih ya. Dia ada ini. Emang sih kan yang untuk episode Adachi nggak sepanjang yang lain, karena kan Adachi kan memang cuma kayak episode kayak sampingan doang untuk jadi kayak kita ngelihat dari perspektifnya Adachi gitu kan. Tapi gue suka walaupun pendek, walaupun gak terlalu sepanjang dengan episode yang lain, tapi gue suka gitu. YN for Adachi Cintil ya men. Dan respect sama PA-nya Adachi yang sampai sekarang dia masih benar-benar ngejiwain banget sumpah. Ya respect sama VIP yang ada di Persona sih. Kayaknya mereka semua bener-bener kayak profesional banget, ngejiwain banget setiap karakternya gitu. Dari karakternya Yunarukami, dari karakternya Chie, karakternya Yosuke, karakternya Shishon yang ini, karakternya Adachi, karakternya Dojima, karakternya Nanako, karakternya Yukiko, karakternya lu sampai apa anjing sumpah. Naoto, karakternya Rise, karakternya Kanji. Gila, semuanya men. Jangan gitu sampai Ai Dihara aja sampai gini. Itu juga gitu. Gila. Dan juga yang di Persona 3 juga kayak Mitsuru, Akihiko, terus Aegis, Labiris, terus si sebenarnya Amada Ken, Junpei, Koromaru, cocok semua gak ada yang gak ini. Tapi yang paling cocok Teddy cocok banget, Teddy cocok banget, Baby Chantachi unik banget, Baby Chantachi Sabishio itu cocok banget lagi ya. Tapi di episode Adachi ini gue happy dengan ending yang dikasih sama Adachi ini, sumpah gue happy endingnya pas buat Adachi, sumpah gue happy banget, bagus lah buat Adachi. ABCDEFZ Persona Best Altar bro, Altar sumpah Karena mau lu gak bisa mungkin gini. Yang bikin gue bener bilang the best itu adalah lu tuh bener-bener bisa kebawa dengan storynya, lu bener-bener bisa kebawa dengan tiap-tiap pasti karakter developmentnya, baik itu protagonis, baik itu antagonis ataupun anti-hero. So lu bener-bener bisa kebawa dari masing-masing karakternya gitu. Lu bener-bener bisa kayak ngerasa kayak lu bener-bener lagi berhadapan sama satu orang gitu. Kayak misalkan kayak yang kan gue bilang kan waktu awal-awal gue tuh bener-bener ngerasain waktu awal-awal gue kesel banget sama Labiris sampai ketika udah karakter developmentnya kayak gitu-gitu dan akhirnya kayak kayak gini-gini lama-lama kayak gini-gini terus habis itu juga nanti dari show juga kayak gitu-gitu, apalagi Adachi juga sama Adachi lu tau sendiri kan betapa keselnya gue sama si Adachi ketika di Persona 4 dan ketika ngeliat dia sekarang kayak gimana karakter developmentnya pas gitu. Jadi karakter developmentnya itu enggak dipaksain gitu, paham gak sih? Enggak dipaksain tiba-tiba dari jahat jadi baik ataupun dari baik jadi jahat, enggak kayak gitu. Enggak kayak ekstrim. Bener-bener karakter developmentnya tuh step by step gitu loh. Step by step. Jadi kerasanya kayak natural. Itu yang gue suka, men. Sumpah, itu yang gue suka, men. Jadi kayak bener-bener natural banget, natural gitu loh. Dan itu salah satu buktinya.
ご覧のスポンサーの協力でお送りしました。
Dan lu mau tahu yang bener-bener yang salah satu bukti kenapa gue bilang itu natural. Lu tahu kan betapa keselnya gue sama Labiris waktu awal-awal. Tahu kan? Nah, dan jujur ketika gue udah mulai agak interest sama Labiris itu gue nggak kerasa kayak gue bener-bener langsung interest banget, enggak. Step by step. Karakter development gue nggak ngerasa dipaksain kayak tiba-tiba gue harus suka sama Labiris, enggak kayak gitu. Step by step itu yang gue suka, men. Bikin kita sebagai penikmat ceritanya tuh kerasa kayak natural dan gak dipaksakan dengan plot story yang udah disiapkan gitu loh oleh Atlus gitu loh. Termasuk dari Adachi juga, dari ini juga. Kayak jujur waktu ketika kita pertama kali main Persona 4 gue di dalam hati gue ngerasa kayak anjing, gue ngerasa kayak dihianatin sama Adachi lah atau gimana karena waktu awal-awal gue main gue gak nyangka Adachi bakal kayak gitu loh. Dan ketika akhir-akhir nyata itu Adachi gimana, dia ngerasa kayak terhianat atau gimana emosinya jadi melubak gitu. Dan sekarang ketika Adachi kayak gini kan gak dipaksain kan, kayak natural gitu, sah gitu, smooth gitu loh. Genshin versus Persona menang pelok Persona, gila jauh. I'm sorry buat lu semua yang ngefans sama Genshin tuh kayak gimana. Gua nggak ada hate sama Genshin sama sekali, enggak, cuman I'm sorry man, gak bisa dibandingin man. Telak parah anjing. Sumpah gila. Jujur ini Adachi walaupun singkat tapi seru banget. Dan gue bener-bener bisa ngelihat karakter development dari Adachi itu bener-bener poten yang heavies banget episode Adachi, sumpah. Walaupun singkat. Kalau misalkan ditanya mana episode paling favorit, tentu episode paling favorit gue episode P3. Paling favorit gue P3 jujur. P4 sama Adachi gue gak bisa milih. Karena dua-duanya menurut gue setara gitu loh. Karena ya dalam satu timeline gitu kan, dalam satu line gitu. Cuman P3 gue masih lebih favorit gitu. Sumpah men. Oke. Nih ya karena episode Adachi udah kelar, untuk streaming ini mungkin emang agak singkat, tapi kalau misalkan nanti gue ini mungkin gue bakal restream, tapi gue buka restreamnya mungkin game lain ya. Gue udah punya Persona 1, Persona 2 yang duology. Jadi Persona 2 tuh ada dua part, ada Persona 2 Innocence sama Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Gue juga udah ada, udah ready play. Persona 1 udah ready play. Persona Q di Nintendo 3DS juga udah ready play. Itu kayak semacam spin-off di mana yang Persona Q itu Persona 3 sama Persona 4 ketemu. Jadi Makoto sama Yunaro kami ketemu gitu loh. Dalam satu universe gitu loh ketemu. Tuh gue juga udah ada. Nanti gue putusin itu gue mau lanjutin yang mana dulu. Kita lihat dulu aja Persona yang mana. Pokoknya antara itu. Tapi sayangnya Persona 1 sama Persona 2 itu nggak ada andapnya dan voice nggak ada andap. Jadi aka voice-nya Inggris. Dan ya lu tau lah kalau misalkan dengan ya karena game lama atau kayak gimana, jangan berharap sama grafik. Tapi kita kan balik lagi di Masketir, kita lebih lihat dari cerita kan, storynya kayak gimana. Kita lihat aja apakah memang Persona 2 sebagus itukah seperti yang orang-orang bilang, sebagus itukah storynya. Kita lihat nanti. Kalau Persona Q nggak ada masalah pakai dub Jepang. PS6 udah bisa di gamingin nggak? Kalau udah bisa gue langsung gaming sekarang cuy. Kalau udah bisa langsung gue gamingin sekarang, nggak pakai lama, langsung gue play sekarang, langsung gue play P6. Sayangnya nggak ada, karena kemungkinan Persona 6 itu bakal ada tahun 2024, paling telat tahun 2025, jadi masih lama men, selama. Tapi nggak masalah, karena gue percaya sama Atlus. Gue percaya kalau mereka bisa ngebangun, bisa memberikan game yang memuaskan lah dengan waktu yang mereka punya untuk nge-build Persona. Tapi gue berharap nanti ada di satu sisi di mana gue bodo amat mau itu di main gamenya atau game spin-off-nya, gue nggak mau tahu harus ada happy ending buat Makoto anjir. Sumpah Atlus, please hear me out, okay? You have to give a good ending to Makoto, okay? You have to, man. Please, you have to give a good ending for Makoto sama, oke? Gue pengen lihat Elizabeth, gue pengen lihat Elizabeth dengan ini langsung sama, gitu. Ya kalau untuk di streaming Adachi ini gue ending dulu, nanti gue bakal stream lagi. Gue gak tau gue bakal lanjut ke Persona 2, maksudnya main ke Persona 2, Persona 1 atau enggak Persona 2, nanti lihat dulu gue moodnya di mana gitu ya buat lanjutnya ya kan. Tapi nanti kita lihat aja. Pokoknya yang pasti gue udah siapin beberapa untuk game kedepannya. Malah gue udah siapin juga game ketika nanti misalkan Persona series udah kelar dan Persona 6 belum ada gitu loh. Tapi gue jamin Persona series itu bakal masih lama, karena lu seperti yang gue waktu bilang, kalau gue udah main semua Persona series, gue bakal mainin New Game Plus Persona 3, 4. Oke? 3, 4, 5. New Game Plus. Oke? Gue bakal mainin itu. Tak 3, 4, 5. Oke? Dan untuk playthrough terakhir, maksudnya New Game Plus terakhir nanti 3, 4, 5 itu, gue bakal main di difficulty tersulit. Oke, difficulty tersulit. Oke. Dan yang kedua adalah gue cuman pakai Persona starter, aka Persona pertama. Kayak contoh misalkan waktu pakai Makoto, berarti cuman pakai si itu doang, pakai siapa sih nama Persona dia? Gue cuman hafal Persona aslinya dia, Mesiah gitu. Gue lupa nama personanya siapa. Pokoknya Mesiah lah, gitulah Persona aslinya. Yang kedua, kalau di Persona 4 gue cuma bakal pakai Izanagi dengan difficulty tersulit. Dan yang ketiga adalah pakai Arsene di Persona 5 dengan difficulty tersulit. Itu terakhir tuh, nanti pokoknya udah terakhir. Ketika semua Persona udah sampai spin-off ya udah gue mainin, gue bakal main New Game Plus 3, 4, 5 secara berurutan. Oke. Setelah itu udah tamat semua, baru nanti gue lanjut ke game lain. Itu pun udah gue siapin game setelah Persona, dan ini dari beberapa forum Persona fandom yang gue udah search untuk kayak cari ada nggak game lain yang kayak misalkan bisa se-excite Persona, gameplaynya sama seperti Persona, terus juga ada menjalin hubungan kayak bonds gitu, jadi social link juga, dan juga kayak anime kayak gitu. Dan gue udah nemu ada gamenya, udah gue siapin juga, tinggal dimainin, tapi itu mungkin masih lama karena Persona series itu masih panjang banget men. Oke, gue kuliah tuh Orpheus itu. Catet guys, Orpheus itu catet tuh. Jadi sekarang gue bakal fokus untuk story dulu. Ingat ya, gue fokus untuk story untuk kelarin semua game Persona, termasuk game-game spin-off-nya. Setelah semua gamenya udah kelar, gue bakal main New Game Plus 3, 4, 5. Oke, 3, 4, 5 dengan difficulty tersulit dan cuma menggunakan Persona starter doang. Jadi kalau Makoto pakai Orpheus, kalau misalkan si Yuna Rukami pakai Izanagi, dan kalau si Joker gue pakai Arsene. Oke, cuma pakai 3 itu doang. Oke, setelah udah tamat itunya baru nanti kita lanjut ke game lain. Ya gue berharap sih, jujur aja gue berharap dengan itu tamat sih udah ada Persona 6 ya. Boleh lah mimpi-mimpi dikit gitu. Jadi restream nih jadi karena ini udah kelar ini kan, udah kelar. Oke, gue end dulu streamnya di sini. Nanti gue bakal restream lagi. Gue nggak bisa janji ya bakal Persona 2 atau Persona Q. Lu lihat aja nanti gue bakal restream apa. Oke. See you soon. Bye.